Alrighty, hey guys, Stan the Man here. In today's video, we're going to be doing another top 10 countdown. And today's topic is going to be top 10 wrestlers that were amazingly athletic. Just guys that you normally wouldn't expect to be able to move and go as fast as they can and stuff like that. So without any further ado, let's hop right into this video. At number 10, we have the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar. Now, this was back in the early 2000s where he was doing shooting star presses on guys like Kurt Angle. He can suplex someone over his head with the snap of a finger. And even this right here is my favorite. You see Goldberg going for the spear. Lesnar just jumps right over him and clears it. Lesnar's always had freakish strength where he's picking up guys like the Big Show, F5 and Michael Cole here. Even when he does a belly-to-belly to the Big Show, like, that's absolutely insane that he's able to do stuff like that. And even you see here when he jumps up on the apron and the fireworks go off, like, that is a freaking high jump. If you've ever been to a WWE show, that's like freaking 4 feet that he just easily jumps up and clears. Up next, we have the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre. I mean, even on his Claymore, it's incredible how much air he's able to get to do the jumping Claymore. And even for a 6'5" guy jumping over the top rope, like, that is just so impressive. He's got that deadly strength, too. You see him deadlifts Randy Orton and just throws him over his head. He's definitely top guy status now. He's just got that strength. I mean, even look at him powerbomb Sheamus through a table here. Sheamus is a 270-pound man, and Drew McIntyre just picks him up and throws him through it like it's absolutely nothing. At number 8, we have Braun Strowman. Now listen, I know he's strong and just very deadly with his strength and that, but like chokeslamming Lesnar, throwing Miz over his head, that's impressive, of course. But look at him drop-kicking Kane and John Cena. Like, what 6'8", 380-pound wrestler do you know that can do a freaking running dropkick like that? I mean, even with Braun throwing guys like Big Show and that through the cage, just, I can't believe a guy that huge can move. Even his running when he does the running train thing, like, it's incredible. He's a freak of nature. Up next, we have the almighty Bobby Lashley, which definitely fits his name. Even in 2007, you see him just steamrolling through the Big Show, knocking him over. This part I love, when he jumped over the steel cage and flattened Umaga with it. Impressive. And then Lashley comes back almost 10 years later, 10 years older, still doing the same stuff. Look at him picking up Roman Reigns, suplexing Omos, holding up Elias in a deadlift for like 30 seconds. It's just crazy. And then even when you watch him spear, like you see him spearing Strowman here, he is able to rotate his body like no other man. Now, he's only like 6'2", I think, 250, 270 maybe, and he can just move like he's a high flyer guy. It's absolutely insane. Up next, we have the big man Vader. 400-pound guy. His finisher is doing a freaking moonsault off the top rope. It is absolutely insane. He can do it every time. You even see him here where he bounces off the second rope. Like, look at the airtime he gets, even jumping off the second rope. Like, a guy like that, usually it's hard for them to even stand on the top rope, and Vader does it just like it was nothing. I mean, of course, he's a really strong guy, too. He's huge. He's a 400-pound muscular guy, but that's like the Big Show doing a backflip off the top rope. Like, that's insane. Like, you wouldn't believe that Vader could do that unless you really saw it. At number 5, and probably the favorite on my list, we have Kevin Owens. This guy is like a high flyer, and he's like 280 pounds. He can do freaking swantons off the top rope. 6 foot, maybe not even 200-pound Jeff Hardy is guys that are doing moves like this. And even look at this, Owens he's a master at the frog splash. He's able to tuck his legs. He makes it look beautiful. He can literally do it all. And even this, him doing a backflip off the top rope. I mean, Vader does it, but it's still even crazier to see a guy like Kevin Owens do it. And he's got all the tools, you know, he can stand on the top rope and do that Samoan drop thing off the top rope. He freaking suplexes people like nothing. This guy just does all stuff that he really shouldn't. Kevin Owens, you look at him, you're like, yeah, that guy's not an athlete. He can't do much. But, dude, you just watch him in the ring, oh my god, it will definitely prove his doubters wrong. Up next, we have Rusev. Now, I know he hasn't worked there in quite a few years, but I think he was just very unappreciated. You know, look at how he just runs and can do that spinning kick like that, the Machka kick, I believe it was called. Like, he's almost 300-pound guy. He could jump off his feet like nothing. Such a light-handed guy. Beat the tar out of so many guys like Mark Henry, Roman Reigns. You know, doing research for this video, I forgot how many main guys he really went against. See him freaking throwing John Cena over his head, same as Daniel Bryan. Just, again, he's one of those guys, you're like, yeah, he's a powerhouse, but not like he could really leave his feet and be limber or anything, but oh my gosh, he totally really is. At number 3, we probably have one of the most impressive on this list, The Undertaker. 6'8" guy, 300 pounds. Look at him doing the dead man's dive over the top rope. Runs and jumps over the rope. Like, how the hell does that man do that? And then all these even leg drops, the guillotine leg drops. Like, the height this guy can get is absolutely insane. And of course we know, yeah, he's always had a lot of strength when it comes to doing the choke slam and performing the last ride. But probably his most impressive move as well is doing the old school where he walks over the rope like a tightrope. I mean, yeah, I know his opponent is also holding him up there as well. But, dude, still, if he didn't have any balance, that move would not work. And he has made it work for over 30 years. Up next, we have the Big Red Machine, Kane. Now, this first picture, look at him jumping off the top rope. This man made a jumping top rope clothesline his signature. Almost 7-foot Kane was doing that all the time. I love this, too, when he bounces off the ropes and does the low drop kick to the face. Very impressive. He gets a lot of speed when he does that. Even getting his leg all the way up to easily kick people in the face. Kane just does it like it's nothing. And of course, you know, this guy's always been strong his entire career. These thunderous choke slams. And look at him even back body dropping these two guys. Like, it's absolutely insane. Kane has a lot of speed. And the fact that he's just 7 foot tall and can stand on the top rope week after week, jumping off of it, it's just super impressive. And at number 1, we have the greatly missed Bray Wyatt. Just look at the height on him doing this senton here. Bray Wyatt was easily a near 300-pounder, and he could just do stuff no one else could do. Look how fast he catches Rey Mysterio on this Sister Abigail. Absolutely insane. And he had a lot of strength, too, honestly. I mean, look at him doing a Uranagi to Kane, running headbutt to John Cena, and look at it here where he does the clothesline out of nowhere to Daniel Bryan. It's absolutely insane. This guy was explosive and quick for a near 300-pound guy.